Everybody, welcome to another edition of the Sewer Roundtable. What we have here is an exclusive Sewer Roundtable review. This product's not even out on the market yet, and we were fortunate, able enough to get our hands on it. So what this is called the Auger. And then for this review, in my past reviews, I've bought every single thing that manufacturers had no play in what I say or anything like that. This one, we were given the body. We did have to supply our own drum and chuck mechanism, and we were not paid in any kind of way. So it's unbiased. I still feel, though, that the viewer should know that I did get this prototype for free. This is what I believe to be the best pistol grip auger design out there right now. So here's the basic idea of it, is that we have a monopod design, and I'm doing this all with one hand, and you can see here that the leg is actually only it's adjustable, and this is a prototype, mind you, so this is not the finished design. But we have forward, reverse, it's a variable speed, and then what we have on the front, this is a K38 front end with the chuck. This is a very good quality metal chuck. Ridgid, if you are watching, please bring these back. These metal chucks are amazing. We want to really thank Protruding out of New York City for turning this on to these all metal chucks. Really good. And then Protruding also gave us a heads up on this Spartan Spartan cable, 1/4 inch. I'm really liking this for the bathtubs, anywhere you got hair, bathtub, sinks, things like that. This cable works really good. Right now, the only place that I know to actually buy these all metal chucks, now mind you, I haven't done a whole bunch of research, but I know AJ Coleman has these in stock. So give him a call, ask for Chris, he'll set you up right. So why do I like this design? Number one, if you notice this entire review, this machine has been up in midair, and I haven't had any problems holding it this entire time. So it carries all the weight. It is extremely difficult as you get older. You young guys don't realize this, but as you get older and you're underneath of a sink, you're on your knees, you have a pistol grip, and then the drum is actually over your forearm. It's not a very good position. It really does put a lot of strain on your lower back, especially when you get older and heavier like myself. This carries all the weight. The auto feed, it's not even needed. And then what I do, I don't really like to get in operations. I'm not trying to educate homeowners and handymen and property managers on how to use tools. Plumbers, we know how to use tools. But this one, because it's so different, I will talk about this, is that whenever you are into the blockage, what I'll do is I'll tighten up the chuck, and this will be down like this, and then I just push it forward like that. And so I'm barely guiding the cable, and that rocking motion works very well to kind of gradually feed into the blockage and push it forward. Keep in mind, I'm still only using one hand. Okay, so as of right now, this is being set hopefully for release later on this year, maybe next year. The drum currently, it works with electric eel, Ridgid, General, Brass Craft, not Spartan though. Works with those kind of drums. And what they'd like to see this priced out as, close to a K45. So what's the disadvantage of this thing? It's size. Okay. Because of the way it's shaped, it doesn't fit into a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket easily. And if I were to go ahead and take off the crutch leg, it would work great. That would be no problem at all. However, I'm lazy, so honestly I don't ever take off the crutch leg. But if the crutch leg was foldable, that would be a winner. So, speaking of winners, let's talk about some of the innovations that I would like to see if any manufacturer is caring to watch. I don't like this kind of trigger. I would rather see a push button trigger similar to one that's on a Ridgid K45 or the DeWalt drills or any of those. Those are the trigger styles that I like. I don't like anything protruding like this. Next thing is, because we don't ever have to grip this black hand section right here can be shortened dramatically. And what I'd really like to see is, instead of removing it all together, give me an auto feed that only works in reverse. Not forward, reverse. Here's the reason why. Is because when you're pushing forward and you're going into the blockage, you really want to feel the blockage. But then once the blockage is all removed, just press the trigger and bring all the cable back. That would be really good. That I would really like to see that. If that's not an option, just remove this, make it much shorter, make it much more compact. This fits underneath of a lav, no problem at all. Except maybe IKEA, because IKEA sucks. But for most lavs, this will fit underneath, no problem at all. Fits underneath. I don't use these on kitchen drains. I use a K50 for that. I believe that this is my personal opinion. So I won't use this kind of machine on a kitchen drain. However, this is great for rooftops if you need. And then for me, this is set up with the Ridgid drum. And so because of that, it holds the same capacity as the K40, the K39, the K45, all of those drums. That's the exact same drum, no different. This is a winner. I really hope we got some manufacturers, if they're watching this, if they're looking at this, this is what we need to be producing for the tradesmen. This is a real machine right here. This is just a great machine. And keep in mind, I'm still one-handed. So if anyone that says that this machine isn't useful or I don't see a use for it, I want you to go ahead and get your pistol grip auger, and I want you to hold it in the position for as long as this video has been doing with one hand. And I want to see how long you last. This thing is really awesome. I really want to see it come forward. Great design. Once again, this is Ergo Auger. The guys are out of the plumbing. And here's the other thing. The guys that made this, they're real plumbers. They are guys like me and you watching this video. They are not some engineers that couldn't make it to design Formula One race cars. These are real plumbers who made this. So this is coming straight out of our industry from the end user. So check them out. Talk to your reps, General, Ridgid, talk to all of them. Demand that there's a need for this, and maybe if all of you guys are heard, we can get a product like this out to all of us. Well, in any case, this is going to complete it for the Sewer Roundtable review. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.